Martha? Is that you? Hi. Hi. It's you, right? So good to see you. Hi. Goodness gracious. Did the flashbang wear off yet? I can tell you're sort of concussed. Texas, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. Jaja. No, you guys actually stumbled in here. Hi. You guys stumbled in here. I told you where I was going to be, but you guys, I guess, followed me anyways, which is really sweet and all, but... Yes, it is I, Luxer. Hi. Yes, I wasn't expecting all of you guys to come. I'm not doing anything today too important. I was sort of hoping that you'd meet me at the venue we agreed upon. But Alter, thank you so much. Thank you for the 10. Thank you. Hi Algoth, how you doing, baby? Yes, this isn't going to be fun, guys. I'm sorry. I was running late for a reason. I was running very late for a reason. Because we're supposed to do our game today. We're going to the game today. But the one time I let Mitty drive the car for a joyride with you guys, he rolled it into a ditch and it got dirty. So now I have to wash it before we go. And that's not gonna be very fun. Did you guys want to see? Did you guys want to watch that? Or like, what's the deal with that? Taco, thank you so much for the 2-1. Well, unfortunately, whether or not you want to watch it, it's just what's gonna happen because I need to do it. There's nothing else I can do. I just have to do it. Do I have a power washer? Do you know who I am? I've been binge watching King of the Hill. Of course I have power washers. In fact, I have all of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 power washers, bitch. Yeah, so... That's right. I do. Yes. Da-da-da-da. Nya-nya-nya. Do I have a sponge and bucket? Yeah, you're the sponge. And someone's open mouth can be the bucket. So yes. We need to wash the car. Oh, and also the truck. And then we can do what we're supposed to do. Sabitinat, 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 sabitinat. Yes. Give me a sec. Yes, I got truck too. There we go. Umbro, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're doing day 3 of our gauntlet, which is wild. I can't believe we're already this like far in. I wonder if we'll continue. Yes. Today, I wanted to do some games with you guys. Maybe a game or two, so. But before that, I have to watch the choir. So, yeah. Yes. So here it is. Yes. Mosquito. Bzzz. Okay, anyways. Yes. Okay. Well, this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. This is the stream, everybody. Aren't you excited? Okay. Well, this is it. Okay. Yep. This is all my responsibility, you know. I gotta make sure I'm taking care of it and all of that other stuff. That's what I gotta do. Part of the stuff. Card's looking ancient? Bitch, you're looking ancient. Okay. Yes, this is the premium content, right? Here's a good angle. There you go. It's a good POV, right? Yeah. Can it fit me? Yeah, we can make it fit me. There, now it fits me. Oh, it's my car. Shut up. Yeah? Well, maybe smaller. Yeah, it's a glamour update. Hi, bitch. Hi, bitches. Shows my power. I can't get you. You guys have your saliva spit guards going on, right? So. Oh, this shit's free. Like feet pics and all that. That's all free. That's all free. Actually, 1 second. Okay. They also have this like POV too, so it's like a shooter game, right? Yes. So I'll have that going, and then we'll have this going, right? So. Yep. Isn't it supposed to be so satisfying? In fact, wait, let me see if I can make it a little better. There, now you can hear it. You want to dual wield? Okay, I was sort of saving that for the track, so yeah. I'm practicing my the upcoming no interaction stream. Cause I love y'all. But bro, there are some times where interacting with y'all is a nightmare. Oh, she takes so long to start up, and it's like, bitch, I'm thick. You can't wait 15 minutes? Crazy. But you've been waiting 8 years for your mom to get back from that milk trip. And I'm about to be the second mom to do that to you. Meow. Let's get to have some fun. Can't wait to have our game. Yeah. Elena, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. It would be genius if I could just flop onto the car covered in water and soap. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Huh? I bet you would, bitch, yeah? I think I would too, but I'm already sort of wet, right? If I miss a spot, just tell me, right? The only thing that's coddling you is the back button, because you have nowhere else to go. Right? I'm Luxor, I don't fuck around with that shit. Side skirts? Yeah. It's crazy. Your aura of musk is so insane that I can't even, like... The beam disappears as I aim it remotely close to you. You see that? It just disappears. I can't do anything. Miss the spot? Okay. Is that a good thing? You tell me. You're the one with it. Let's see. There we go. Still can't shoot you though. Won't stop you from giving me reasons to want to do it to you though. Why buff out the scratches so we can just make new ones together, right? Am I magic? Yeah. Don't back up too much? Don't tell me what to do. Well, my chat is full of babies, so probably they were the ones that shot over the car. It doesn't stop me from needing to clean it up, though. Right? I'm pretty efficient with how I do things, right? Very, very quickly. I am not a baby, says the baby. Crazy. Was I working out before this? Yeah, I was. It's always a workout when I lift this massive thing, right? Well, this is a different car wash scene. Yes, if you wear a blindfold, then that's good. Hold you? Okay, after I finish the car, I'll hold you. Don't I hold you guys all the time, though? And that's what led to the problem? I just let it all happen. I'm just so allowing and just so, allowing of the behavior. So then you act crazy and ridiculous. Looks pretty good, right? Dang collision. Okay. If one morsel wrecks the car, you all do. That's right. I've never held you ever? Okay. I'll remember that. Oh my gosh, that's like... I don't know if there's anything I can do to save this one. This one's bad. This like hubcap? Pretty bad. Nothing I could do against that, right? Nothing I can do there. You want to crash the car again? Yeah, go ahead. It's not mine. It's not my car, so I don't care. Headlights, that's what they are, sorry. I can't drive. I have a nervous condition, so typically other people drive me because I'm a queen. With her own struggles, damn it, so. Oh shit, there's a lot back here. Wait, there's a lot back here. Oh, this is gonna be thorough. Okay. That's right. I don't know. But I'm not sure. It's not my car. Well, it is my car. Hey, yo. Down for the front? Yeah, we can do that. Let's find out what we can do. Yeah, that's pretty good. There. Oh, it's your musk shield. Your musk shield won't let you see. That should be good. There. You won't even notice it. Don't worry about it. Sorry, but every morsel needs a wash at one point. You know that, right? That's how it is. I know it hurts, baby. I know. Ooh. I know it hurts. Everybody who says that they washed today are telling me directly that they actually do not wash. Because those who wash own it and they're just like, yeah, that's right, it's been like 8 weeks. The shower's all the way over there. Don't worry about it, I'll carry you. I'll have to get back here to do it. What? Let's do this one over here. That seems good. Yes. What's the name of my car? Frank? It is Frank. Mr. Boots, thank you. Okay. Alright. spank. Don't do that. Don't spank. Can ya? Is this good? Let me see. This tastes good. Those one. This one. Yeah. Tastes like blood. Oh gosh, this is a job. Right here. Look at that. Yes, it tastes like it tastes like using code SUB at GamerSubs to get 10% off of your GamerSubs order. A wonderful substitute for energy that is keto-friendly, no carbohydrates, and has great B12 complex. It's very tasty. I recommend. Anime girl Thai. Cause why not, right? Did ya? Do you like the idea of drinking my thighs? Hmm? Yeah, it's probably good for you. How's our sound levels? Are we doing okay with that? Or would you like anything turned up or what? All in one sitting? Yes. Sitting, right? Really? Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. Yeah? I missed the spot? Where? Where did I miss it? Where? What's your question? On the right? Like here? Like right here? What? Let me see. I'm so bad? Thank you. How much to get to play tic-tac-toe in my shorts? I mean, if you guys want to, we can do it after. Listen. Oh, I missed the spot over here, right? My bad, B. My bad, B. Didn't mean it. See. Yeah. I did have a good night's sleep. Do your car next? Maybe. Maybe. It sort of depends, right? Have I belly danced? Yes, I have. What kind of car would I like? Why are you asking me like you're offering me one? Sort of sounds like you're trying to offer me one. I'm not answering it unless your intent is to give me one. I would like a morsel car. A car made of morsels that are just strung together in a big clumbled up cobble. And I want to be able to do that. Surely, you can set up a morsel car for me, right? Surely you can. Can't you? Wanna ride you this bad? Not today. Y'all don't got the riz today. I don't know about that. Need to make sure it's spotless or else people will laugh at us. We already have like a we already have like a old ass Charlie and the Chocolate Factory car. Frank is timeless. Too bad other people do not feel that way, and I wish they did. That's on them. That's their problem. Well, I let you ride on top of the car, Sugoi boy. Maybe that's why it's covered in all that. Oh, thank you. I had a very small part in the Hollis concert. Yes, but I made sure to step it up, you know. As I tried to. Thank you. Crazy. I am left-handed. Let's see. This isn't bad, right? Thank you. Oh, she's my sister. You know I had to. You know I wanted to. I mean, she's cute. She's the cute one. You know how it is. Let's see. How about we do a single? That sounds good, right? Thank you, Crab. Thanks, baby. I think you're pretty cute too. Oh, I'm washing my car. That's all. Bumped bums? Have I ever bumped bums with my sister Hollis? Quite, yes. Just boom, right? Yes. Often by accident. I won't even lie. Often by accident. We don't intend to. When you're this big, I mean, like, it sort of just happens by accident. Huge problem with that. Oh yeah, you called it a bum. I know, right? You're sort of asking for it when you say that, right? Chat not complaining, that's rare. Do we ever share a room? Yes, and it's a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Don't tell her this. She snores. She snores really hard. She is a very loud snorer. She does. And it keeps me the fuck up. I can't stand it. Seriously. Thank you. No, I can't make anything sexy. I'm just doing it because I have to, right? She's one of those like lawnmower snorers, you know. She snores like a lawnmower. She goes, like that. You know, she does that kind of like thing, right? Just. Earthquake snake? There. You'll feel that soon. Don't anything in the dirt? I could try. You'll feel it soon. I wouldn't pass out laughing. Earthquakes are scary. No. Is it spotless? I guess it is, right? We're doing as good as we can, right? Yeah. I guess we're trying, aren't we? You too. I sleep through them all the time when I sleepwalk. By the windows? Like what? Here? Here? Or where? Something interesting? Oh yeah? Don't lick. Don't do that. Yeah? Why not? 'Cause there, is it looking better? Did we fix it? No, you can lick. I don't care. I can't stay mad at you. I can't stay mad at you. I love my morsel, right? I cannot stay mad at you. My face? What about it? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Cute face. I appreciate that. Oops, snoot? No, how would you do that? Thank you, thank you. Listen, this is supposed to be your job. But I'm doing it anyways, okay? Okay, so, yeah. Did I eat my nose? No. My nose is made out of the skin of an orange. Yeah? You won't break the windows, okay? Because if you do, then I'll just break you. I think this side's looking good. Here, let's review. How'd I do? Okay, here. How's it looking? It looks good? Yeah, it's looking pretty good, right? Alright, so let's see if we can make it even better on this side, right? The face, it's a face, you can see it, can't you? There's eyes, nose, mouth. It sort of reminds me of the clown from Molten Files. Not sure. It just reminds me of that. Anyways. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna have to wash Frank. I'm used to doing this with my morsels, so this isn't a problem to me. Why does he have a face on his ass? Because he's like his mistress. I always have a face on my ass, too. Mainly yours, right? But only if you behave. Which I'm not sure if that would be on the table today. Mimia. I don't like flirting with brats. Mimia. Mimia. Okay, okay. Are you being a precious morsel now? Are you? Good. Oh, precious baby. I knew you'd come around. I knew you'd come around, honey. I knew you would. I knew you would. Yeah, yes, yes. I knew you would, baby. No, you weren't precious. You were unclean. You were a sinner. Anyways, yes, yes. Cutie, cutie. Short snake? I'm not short. What? I'm not short at all. What are you talking about? 3 what? 300 feet? Did 5'3"? Yeah? But that's without heels. We have to consider heels in the equation all the time, right? How wet are those socks? Wet. Do you see that? Do you see? Very wet. Soaked? No. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dude, so cute, so cute. Okay, wet feet. Stop, stop. Stop it. No. Don't do it. Stop. I'll let you guys do my feet drying station after this. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at the sheen. Hold on. Is this Jimmy Neutron? Because that's sheen right there. Okay, you see that? Alright. Ayo. See, he's looking very fancy. The top? Let's see. Maybe we'll do it from here. Right? Maybe. Maybe I'll have to think about it. Is that on the car? Let's see. Yeah? Jump in the car? Okay. there. Jump, 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 jump. Nothing happened. Meow, meow, meow. Here, I'll let you POV from here, right? Yes, yes. Wait. Not tall enough. There we go. Perfect. Yes, honey. Pant. There you go. A fade? Okay, I'll give him a I'll give him a back fade. How about that? Let's give him a back fade. Yeah. What do you think of his fade so far? You liking that? Do you see it? You liking that? Look at that. Straight? Look at that. Okay, now it's a little fucked up. Look at that. Tight fade. Very tight. Very, very tight. Let's just... It'll grow back. It'll grow back. It'll grow back. Okay. And there is the finished Frank. What do you think? Look good? Yeah, do you like it? Thank you. I think I clean up quite nice, if I do say so myself, right? Yeah? I think I clean up quite nice. Right? What's in the trunk? 3 kilos. Let's see. Okay. Are you ready for the truck? Oh boy. The truck we're gonna need to dual wield. Cause this is a big thing. This is a lot, so I gotta do it. Just. Does Tilt drive? Now he does, yeah. We'll just start with the back, right? Okay. Okay. Ready? Let's do it. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be a project, right? Oh my. Oh dear. Here. Yeah, this will be good. Okay. This is actually doing really good work. I'm loving it. I can't wait. I've heard that a small gremlin will be upon us the next day if we make it there. Right? Yes. Alter, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, baby. That damage is permanent right there. The sticker can't do anything about that. Nitty, thank you as well. Oh my goodness, it's so generous of you. Thank you. Yeah? What's with the hazard signs? Oh, it's the radiation, remember? Where do you think I haul my radiation from? I need it, right? That's how I get these massive tumors right here, right? That's how I get these, right? You hear that commentary? I'm aware, and I don't care. What I do care about is how much it turns you off, though, because it's hot to me. I don't give a fuck. Alvy, thank you as well for the 5, baby. You're so sweet. You wanna bite? Yes. Yes, you can. Eepy? Cute, cute. You want to bite my thigh? It's a lot to bite, are you sure? Really? Good, I don't care. Stop. Baby. None of that. Not here, this is a sacred place. Maybe later? Let's see. Maybe. I saw that Risk of Rain is trying a gacha game. How cringe. Oh gosh, it was horrible. They made it like a Diablo style top-down thing. That shit was a cringe fest. I couldn't stand that. Risk of Rain of all things too. Could you believe that? Oh my gosh. Disgusting. It didn't need it. Luckily, they're just trying to expand their IP. They're still making like an expansion for Risk of Rain. They're still trying to, which I'll give it respect for trying. It just wasn't the right move to make, right? It just didn't look good. They had like, oh yeah, it could have been worse. I was looking for the dreaded 3 words, 3 letters. I was looking for it, but there was No mention of that. Luckily. Oh, you do? Oh, a Saw Gacha game? That's cute. That's cute. You know something? I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Oh my gosh, is there anything we can do about this? Yes, we can. It's gonna take a little bit. Favorite thing to cook? I like Italian food. I like to make Italian food and Indian food. It's my favorite things to make. Yes, yes. My favorite cuisine is Indian cuisine. I love Indian food so much. Very tasty. Yes, I'll have you guys somehow try my food, okay? Yes, yes. I will gladly be your housewife, baby. I will, I will. How's this side looking? Are we looking good with this side? Yes, I'll treat you, I'll treat you. Oh, baby. You're so sweet. Here, what do you think? Do you like it? It's going pretty well. I'll do the top, like, as another section. But, let's see. There, we'll do this side, right? Italian food recommendations? Let's see. Gnocchi is very good. I like it. I think gnocchi's Italian. It sounds Italian. That's right. Gnocchi? That's right. It's very good. Tasty. It tastes great, right? Crip, thank you so much for the 10, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lift me up. Okay, like this. Let's see. Lasagna? Yes, lasagna is good too. All this food discussion. I don't eat a whole lot, but I'd love to cook for you. It's cute that you're vocal about what you like. I like that. Surf and turf, yummy, yummy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're pretty used to surf and turf with me at least, right? Because whenever I give you this meat, it's always sopping wet, right? Or you can be the turf. I can be the surf, right? Yeah, have you ever had sea snake before? I quite like it, right? Tasty, isn't it? Here. There we go. I put on the silencers. Eat other snake? No. Only when I'm playing Metal Gear. That's right. Let's see. I can't wait 1 second. There we go. There we go. How about that? This is therapeutic. Like, this just feels good to do. Okay. Let's see. There. Let's see, hold on. Perfect. There. Did you guys enjoy a music review stream? I had a lot of fun with it too. You know what I mean? I had a lot of fun with that. I loved it too. Thank you. I am very hot, even without my radiation. Won't stop me from my addiction, though. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy it too, Zenas. I'm glad, Tricky. Dragon. Demon. Oh, Alter, we'll have opportunities to talk about mine. Maybe over a noble meetup or something. Where we can just sort of go forever, right? Does that sound a little better? It's okay. I feel like I could do a better job here. Let me see. That's right. I could. Give me a second here. Just like that. So Brain Day, thank you so much for the 5, baby. Thank you. Can't see the truck? Okay, there. Now you can see the truck. No saw. There we go. Yes, POV. Here, we'll do saw POV instead then. Me. Here. Big sexy, thank you so for the 5. Thank you. Cute. Thank you. Me, huh? I'm doing like the first level first. And then we'll move up. Down? It does. Did the sound help sort of immerse you a little bit more? Ooh, soon I will. Okay, then I'll turn it on. I was getting worried that people were like, oh, that's a little annoying, right? Maybe it's the ASMR, right? Are you getting ASMR from it? Right? Okay, good. Good, baby. Ooh, hurts my hand a little bit. Okay. I'm delicate, what can I say? Mia. Love to. Yes, they are monarch's wrists. Yes, Vivi. Is it? Are you actually having fun? Good. Let me see. Good. Yeah. Oh, okay. We still have a lot of work to do on this side. We are doing this side right here. So, let's do it. Da-da. I wish I could press against the glass, but collision and VR do not mix, sadly. Right? Otherwise I would. It'd be great if I could. But I just can't, right? Here, let me try some new tunes. Aww, so sweet. Oh, I love you too, honey. There. A miracle. Oh, thank you so much, Kadayami. I would love to be able to introduce her to you guys again. Very excited as well. She apparently wants to show you guys something or watch something with you. She has this idea. It's a cute idea, but you have to try it, right? we'd be doing our first live movie watching stream. And it would be one with a lot of commentary. Yes. Yes. It would be a vibe, right? I can't reach up there. Let me try to change that. There, how about that? It's better. Yeah? Good. Good, you're close to me, right, honey? Yes, you may. Once, right? Right behind me. What does that mean? Yes, you get to? Get to if you want to. I don't care. It's here. Duh. Good. So much easier right here. Yes. Okay, let's do this. There we go. With my new face, with the new face, I wanna do the kinky shoelace, right? I can like do it to this too, right? But this isn't plays. A lot of people who half listen to like my stuff think it is. So it's a good way to like detect who's actually listening and who's not. Because I know a bunch of you do half listen. Don't worry, you know who you are. Good, then be called out. It does have good remix potential. My tears should be fine. True. This isn't Vermilion either. It's just a random instrumental. goodness. Oh. There we go. Let's do this or something. This would be fine, I think. Okay. Let's do that. Like that. Yeah, it's fine. My thoughts on ponds and lakes? They're really nice. I like them. You can really tell it's a Tuesday because we have a lot of clowns joining the chat, asking what it is, and they can just see it in the icon. This is why this is an experiment, though. Oh, that's fine. Perspective on water. Makes for great clothes. Yeah. Political views on the liquid substance that's H2O. Let's see. H2 birthday. What? Krill, thank you so much for the 5. Thank you. Thank you so much, honey. Krill, thank you for the gifted sub to Vivi. Oh, love her so much. Favorite thing to do by the lake, though? I don't know. Be on a good date or something, I guess. It's a nice place to go on a date. So probably that. That would be it for me. Want a date? No, I do not. Taiko, thank you. Thank you. Besides, I already have a few dates lined up. So. I do, yeah. Hello, hello to you too, baby. Maybe. Zombie water. Every stream is held on a date. Yeah, so I guess you could say it is. Peppers. Hate peppers. Can't have peppers in anything. Disgusting. It's just sweat vegetable. It is a sweaty vegetable. Cannot stand it. Red pepper will talk, but that shit better be dry. Okay. Sweat vegetable sucks. Yes. Jalapenos is different. Jalapenos is spicy. And it's often not in food. Unless you talk about it being stuck in my cookie. But, whatever. How much? Whatever you think I'm worth. Alright. Of course. Oh, yes. See, we doing good here? I think it looks pretty good. We'll do it here. car starting to look good? Yeah, it's a nice looking car. I am watching Optimus Prime. Yes, you can get a bitch thrown in. Yes, Alter? Okay. Yes, you can ask me questions anytime you want. Whatever you'd like. Hi, Morsel. Sure. Is that better for you? Alter, thank you so much for the 10, baby. Thank you. It's very sweet. Appreciate it. I don't know what that is. What is one guide? It's hard for me to keep up with this type of thing. There we go. Cool, thank you so much. I'll try my best for you, thank you. Not much, just chilling out. Cool, thank you. Thank you so much. Nitty, thank you as well, baby. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. Yes, I've been doing great. Thank you. My day's just begun. I woke up not too long ago, and I feel very awake. I feel very, very good. Thank you for asking, Annie. How about you? How about you? I rested quite well. No nightmares this time. So, that's very good, right? I did. I did, I think, right? It's a little difficult to clean, right? Thank you. Appreciate it. No stories? Sadly not this time. But it was good, right? I'm glad, right? Yep, I'm doing great. Couldn't ask for more. What was the best happy dream? Typically, whenever I have a school dream and it doesn't take place on the last day of school, I'm usually very happy about that. Otherwise, I very frequently have dreams on the last day of school. Even my nightmare took place on the last day of school. Orange Snail, thank you so much for the 2-1 sub. Thank you. I dream about school at least 6 times a month, at least. It's been a while since I've dreamed less than like countably 6 times, and I always remember when I have a school dream too. Always. It is, isn't it? Minds are pretty powerful things, and they're very difficult to control sometimes. They are. They can be very vivid. I've never lucid dreamed before. Jared, thank you so much for the 2-1. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's my vehicle, right? This seems like a little tough to wash off. I'll try over here. It's looking better. I'm not real. Right? No, I don't. I don't have anything on my mind. Can't wait to play our game. Remember, we're going to a game and stuff, and we'll be trying that for a little bit too. Once we get our lot cleaned, of course, right? Thank you, thank you. I'm doing amazing. Couldn't be better. Of course, you're on my little blessings too. It's a radiation truck. It holds just straight uranium. Did I like going to school? I don't. I really liked it. You're doing pretty great here, right? You already help. Thank you. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. I was very prepared for that when I started this. It means more being around my morsels anyways. Oh, you do plenty. Thank you. That's okay. Well, I mean, it feels good that people want to see me a few days in succession. That's amazing to me. I actually really like it. The experimentation. I get to experiment and see what days feel good and what doesn't. Because there's a very real possibility that we will be, what's it called? Changing our schedule up a little bit, right? And that could very well mean I reevaluate the times that I stream. So a full gauntlet would be beneficial Not only financially, but also just for scheduling purposes and stuff too, right? So that'd be very nice. I came on a spy a few months back, and I've been waiting to tell my pops. What could I do to lessen the weight when I tell him? I mean, it really depends. I don't know your pops, right? But there's so many different like approaches you can do. When I told my caretakers or whatever, because I can't confirm if I have parents or not. I can't. But when I told my caretakers that I like girls and stuff, I was just very upfront about it. And keep in mind, this was back when liking the same sex was like super taboo. I know, it's crazy. We existed in that timeline at one point. And I just outright said it. I just outright said it. I just said, like, girls are hot, and I'm probably gonna have a girlfriend soon. And they were like, okay. They sounded like they had an attitude about it, but I just ignored it because I cared way too much about myself than their approval. And you should feel the same way. Because it's you, and your life is important. Their approval would be nice, but it doesn't matter. If they can't be there for you, then that's fine. You may be born of their blood, but you don't write with their ink, you write with yours. It's your story. Write it and tell it. And shit, you have a cute out. If they don't like it, you could just be like, girl, bye, because you're bi. Yeah. So there's that. So there's that. Yes. If they're not a girl, you can always use the universal bitch bi. You know, you can always do that too. It's a variant. But another angle. I mean, you can always ask them their opinion on it. You can be like, well, you know, what do you think about LGBTQIA plus and all that, right? And they're like, if they're like deep in the Bible Belt and they're like, what the hell is that? Is that a new BLT? Then just be like, no, I'm talking about, you know, people who are gay, bisexual, and all that other stuff, right? Start with the ones that like boomers would know more about. And get their opinion. Scope it out. And if they try to suss you about it, just be like, no, I'm asking because I saw some stuff online about it. And just be all like, just scope it out and see how it is. And if they're like, I think they're cool, then be like, cool, because I'm one of them. Cool, I'm one of those. And then if they get mad at you, you can call them a liar and people you don't fuck with. So there's a few other ways to do it. Some people avoid telling people. And that's fine because a lot of people have aspirations and plans to be a bit more independent early without really wanting to spend time with their family, and that's also quite valid too. So it's really just what you make of it, right? Of course, baby, and I hope it goes well. If you're bi, I recommend Bye 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 by the Backstreet Boys or whatever. It's your anthem. Oh, In Sync, that's what it was, right? Okay. See, I was too busy listening to other shit back in the day. No. Thank you, nerd emoji. The other shit was nice. I listened to Aaliyah, Nas, Amarie, Ludacris. Listen to a lot of that type of stuff, right? Well, here it is. Oh, I'm missing a spot over there. Let me go ahead and get that. Yeah, I see people making me feel weird too, but that's just people who like to do that because they're insecure with themselves. Alright, there we go. There's the stuff. Optimus is ready. Frank is ready. We will be taking Frank. Don't worry, Mitty. It turned it into some non-tent for you. Of course, of course. I'm here to help out if I can. I'm not like a professional though. I can't really help with like everything, but I'll try my best to at least share my experience. You know, you're at an advantage. You know, it's that time. It's going on 2024, so being able to come out should be made easy. At least easier than it was. So, yeah. Something in my pocket. Or like my back pocket? Or like what? What's going on in my pocket? Mitty, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You know I was gonna do it for free. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Here. Yes, gift pads. Jared, thank you as well. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It's looking good there. It's looking good there too. Oh, let me relax before we get going, cause I ain't trying to like get all ready or like get the car ready, but then like be sweaty and like wet. I'm trying to dry off a little bit, right? So we can do that. Yeah? These are my drums of radiation. They're empty. So yes, yes. Miss you too. Thank you. Thank you. Feeling good. Thank you. Thank you. Here. Feel free to play with my hair as much as you'd like. Okay? There. Here's my nails. I don't really have them. They're not done. They're just there. So. Damon, thank you so much as well, baby. Thank you. Here. So there's that, right? Oh, I appreciate it. Did you? Oh, yeah. You can hold my hand as much as you like. Alright. Yes, yes. I do. I got claws, right? Yes, no, I would. I would take care of you if you were stranded. Oh. Well, the cute thing about little snakes like you is that you can easily be wrapped around my finger, right? I'm glad, I'm glad. Now made easier because the cars are clean, right? And we didn't even use our mouths once. I'm proud of us this time, right? We did, we did. We limbed all of it off, right? Not even once. It was a huge stride of progress, right? Whatever you'd like, okay? Then, thank you, thank you. Aw. You deserve to smile, baby. All of you do. Yes, yes. I'm just drying off right now. So that we don't get the car wet. From water, at least. Right? All the lore behind my smile. Yes, since I died from the sun, it's been frozen that way. The expression that I had walking into the desert just stayed that way. Smug and ready to take on the world, and then the sun killed me, and now I can't frown again. And yes, yes. Going to McDonald's? I mean, I took you to Pizza Hut last time. But we can do that. Thank you, thank you. The seat pizza? Yes, the pizza. Thank you, thank you. Yes, only Samaya. Did you? Yes. Oh, the sheesh expression? It's a nice expression, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people don't know what they're watching. Do I find piercings attractive? Yes, yes, absolutely. I used to have them, so. I had one right here, and I had one here in my ear, and I had a belly button piercing too. Alter, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Don't ever feel obligated to do that, okay? Thank you though. Thank you so much for the 5, baby. Oh, you do? Yes, let me just make this a little easier on me, right? There we go. Now I can dry off a little easier, right? Thank you, thank you. Of course, it was I, Luxor, who wore the piercings, right? Of course. The lore is a little convoluted, but it's fun. I like to have fun with it. So, get to see, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, don't. No, 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 no. If anything, your participation means so much more. I promise. Oh. I am. I feel as comfy as I possibly can be. And I'm grateful for that. Which type of piercing is more attractive to me? The pierced heart of a vampire when you drive a stake into their chest. But let's see. I think honestly my favorite my favorite piercing, honestly it doesn't matter. I think ear piercings are cute. I like guys that have ear piercings. I think they're nice. Steak? That's right. Steak? Yeah. Do I enjoy long, baggy winter clothes or short summer clothes more? Depends on which glamour, right? I, Luxor, appreciate more baggy clothes. But Shahia prefers more short stuff, right? Native likes tight stuff, right? Well, that's completely fine too. It won't be bad. But then again, I like needles and like all that stuff. I think that stuff's really nice. So piercings to me are the thing. They're fine to me. They both like tight stuff too. I think I'm the only one that likes that likes it baggy, so I'll consider that. A tracksuit? I like that. I like that. Yes. That's good. I mean, I like anything. I like most things, so. Do I like some? Yeah, I like all of that. Right now I like being dry, so I'm just waiting for that, right? Oh, the yoga pants? Those are my favorite. Thank you, thank you. I guess I just don't get as congested as I used to, right? It's the big nose upgrade, right? Cute. Very much would be a win then, wouldn't it? Snake speed lesson? Okay. Let's see. So, means no matter what. No matter what. With the breath at the end is I love you. Snake speech you usually have to do backwards. So is I love you no matter what. There you go. We can abbreviate it by doing like Salik with like a tilde, right? Just there you go. Cute. I love you too. Sabi do like. Sabi do like. What does ooh, I can't say that on Twitch. You should know better. Very forbidden. Not good. Slayer, thank you so much for the 3 ones. Thank you. Thank you so much, baby. Yeah, get me. I'm ruthless. I'm bad today. I'm horrible, right? Maybe I can tell you or something, right? Down horrible for me? That's so sweet. Martin, thank you so much for the bits, baby. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes. Yes. Hisses are like kisses. The longer they're held out, the more intent you have. When they're shorter, they're impulsive. Cute, cute. Adorable. I apparently do that with a lot of people, right? Make them act on instinct. That's sweet. That's very sweet. I'm glad, I'm glad. Am I able to? No, I'm not that animal, so I can't. Oh, yeah? Filling your time with challenges versus empty time concept? How's that a concept? That to me just sounds like a thing. I mean, just letting time go by while you have a skill typically won't allow you to build it. But if you spend the time quite well, then there you go, right? I'm sure it can. A lot of time, rather nowadays, it is counted as a skill. You can get a career off of gaming. So, I'd imagine, right? With like esports and all that other stuff. So, probably. Thank you, Martin, for the bits. Thank you. Well, yes, but I'm not sure how that makes it a concept. Of course. I will always be waiting for you. Remember when they said that gaming was a fad? Yeah, I do. Listen, being in second place isn't bad, because if I'm in first, which I always am, you get a nice face full of all of this, right? So. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm, it's not bad. Dance. Dance is my favorite form of exercise. So, yeah, I like to dance. I did use the shuffle, yeah. Looking good, making a lot of progress, right? Thank you. Sabi slow. You forget, but in this form I don't have talents. And nothing like that. It is. Because I'm like completely human this way, right? Thank you, thank you. Do I still go taller? Yeah. I do. Like this, right? How about that? It's possible. Very sweet, very sweet. Da-da-da. Appreciate it, honey. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't. I just brute force up if I'm having art block, which is horrible, but I'm running a strength build. I'm not really smart, so. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I think I'm dry enough, so I guess we'll get going somewhere, right? Oh, you're fine. You can do whatever you want, okay? We're going crazy, okay? We're gonna be going crazy. So, I will see you in like a second, okay? Alright. I'm back. Hi. Oh, don't worry about the gold thing. It's a little glitchy when I switch scenes, so don't worry about that, okay? Anyways, hi. I think I wanted to stop here. I wanted to stop at home instead. Just was getting a bit of a stomach ache, right? So it's better to be here. Right? So anyways, we can always do our game some other time, right? No, it's just a glitch. Might be able to reverse it, but yes, so. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Yes, it's looking good. So what are we doing here? Just relaxing. Yes, quite difficult to remove that. I just threw it together and all that other stuff. My hair, right? Boop. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah? Well, I bet we can make my hair even more messy. Back there in the bed, right? Ta-da. Of course, of course. Lisa, thank you so much for the tier 1, baby. Thank you. Don't worry, I knew what it was beforehand. So, yeah. In fact, don't even really worry about it, okay? But yeah. Yes, personal goals to set up, yes, obviously try to see how far we go with our gauntlet. After that, I would like to do maybe some lyric videos of my past work, put it together, perform it, and then probably YouTube arc, since, yeah. But it'll require a few things to be set up first, which, yeah. And then if I can assure like a bit of passive income or something, then I'll be able to take my second hiatus in preparation for our massive event, which would be our first subathon. The gauntlet is intended to be 8 days from Sunday to Sunday. That's what it was intended to be, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Where I have different things planned each time and stuff, right? No, I never did. I'll say thank you so much for the tier 3, baby. I guess we're cute. I'm not sure. Maybe. Appreciate that, baby. Oh. Oh, what do you mean you're a maybe? Tricky, thank you so much for that too. Thank you. No. I don't I haven't put something on my throne in how long? 3 months? 4 months? It's been a bit. I'm not a very material person. We haven't done our first subathon. This gauntlet's sort of meant to be like a practice sort of thing, but I'm also trying to experiment and see what things are like. Trying to break out of my little formula, right? Of course you can still make suggestions. Of course, baby. then I'll probably think about putting the base stations on or something like that. That would probably be pretty good, wouldn't it? But I'll think about it. Alright, I'll think about that. Yes, you can fall asleep here. That's 100% a-okay, alright? Thank you, thank you. I'm not really sure what I can put on there, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Hype train? Oh goodness, you guys are too much. Thank you. Yes, yes. I like washing the car for you guys. Nitty, thank you so much, baby. Oh, Jared, thank you as well, baby. Da, da, da. It's been a bit since we've like just basically done anything like that. So thoughts on Golden Freddy? It's like he's cute. I didn't used to like bears, but now I think I do just a little bit, right? Oh, I didn't miss much, honey. Because of the glitch, I think we're pretty close to goal, so I'll just say I'll see you tomorrow, right? So we'll consider the stay cleared so that we can try it tomorrow, right? Pog, right? Thank you so much, Alter. Thank you. I'm not sure. That's my only thing. I think I'm pretty close, so I would say don't worry about it. I just apologize for the glitch going on up there. But regardless, so I don't remember asking, but were we on board with the 3D Chibi Cell concert? Were we okay with that? Did we want that? Is it something we were looking forward to? Okay. We'll have an adventure with Chibi-sa stream. And all of those little antics. Okay? We have a few things on the come up, so. Yes, very much so, honey. Oh, wow. I love you too, baby. No worries. I feel really good when I get to be around you guys. Thank you. I'm not. My vibes are okay. They're okay. I'm focused on some IRL stuff going on, but I just wanted to focus being here with you guys. For tomorrow, I will be refining some chat rules because I believe there are a few violations done by some tourists that were just not really cool. So I will be refining those tomorrow. That way, my space is a little bit easier for me to navigate. I'm looking forward to implementing this. They are just tourists, right? Don't worry about it. I want to call them non-people, but I'm obligated to acknowledge their humanity, despite the fact they don't show much. Welcome, welcome, baby. But I think refining my little guidelines should be easy. Gauntlet, just it's intended that every day I stream, which is not normal for this streamer. I typically do not stream every day, so I cleared out my schedule, able to make that time. So it's something that I haven't been able to do. So yes. My favorite type of snake? Yeah. You're my favorite snakes, aren't you? It is odd seeing me stream back to back, but it's a good odd. I really like it. I like it. You can just sort of tell when it's a day I haven't streamed and you get all those yuppies coming in. But that's a-okay. I've been feeling pretty good about it so far. Actually really, really good. If it weren't for my IRL situation going on, I'd probably be crazy, but I'm loving it. And I'm loving you, so thank you. We will just be a little tighter about controlling that so that we curate and we help them curate too, right? Yes, it's cute, right? Yes. Thank you. I just want to stress that, chat, you are a very, very important part of stream. A lot more important than you think. It's a wonderful time being able to spend it with you. The show isn't just about me. It's like what we can both sort of do together. Especially since I like to include you in my interaction. These kinds of days where chat is strange, hostile, clueless, likely a lot of people under the age of 18, unattractive, it makes it difficult to want to continue to interact on that day. However, what it allows me to do is focus entirely on why you guys are important to begin with. Because when everything feels right, it's perfect. So, I think days like these are a wonderful reminder that my chat is very, very important, and that your participation means a lot. And when you choose to be strange, then I mean, I will probably feel strange too. I don't think we have days like that very often, luckily. They seem to be more of the exception. So, these kinds of things. Well, yes. What we can do is we have our moderators here to help get rid of those things. And we have our rules as well. So big thank you to our mods for being able to help with that. Any clues on how to help it affect me a little less? I'm not sure if I like that, because that comes across as somewhat controlling, right? I can't really help that it affects me because I care. If I were to change that, then I'd probably act a little different on better days. So the onus isn't really on me. That's on you guys in following our guidelines and following the streamer. I already do quite a bit ignoring messages I don't like. And that's the truth. It's on you, the person who has the ability to think before typing and think before commenting, to gather the context, social cues, and what's appropriate in order to help the streamer cooperate with you. Otherwise, going at this with a loose mouth or being reactionary, it can really put somebody in a weird spot. So the onus isn't on me. I already have my set of conduct to follow. It's on you. You need to have more responsibility when you're around a streamer, especially if they feel affected by how you are behaving. Sana, thank you so much for the tier 1. Instead of running away from this problem, I'm choosing to address it. I cannot help that it affects me. That is why behavior is very important to watch. Yes. Etiquette is very important to uphold. So, strange, abrasive behavior I tend to discourage outright. And just things that are a little assumptive. It's just a little much for me. I'm a lady, so things are just... I don't operate the same. Thank you so much for the bits there, Peter. Yes, I should never be in a position to have to force myself to make anything affect me less, because I feel you guys when we're here. I don't want to change that. I don't want to have to change that. Numbing myself to my chat sounds sort of like a gambit, because it's an all or nothing thing. I ignore what I can. There are just certain things that aren't... I'm not completely semi-permeable. Certain things do permeate, and we use our rules to help with that. So that is very important that we go about that, okay? I would rather have a discussion with you guys about that than telling you outright I wish to explain it. I'm not traditional in the sense of like, ooh, Twitch streamer, boom, 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 punch them in the gut, make them feel bad, they're a monkey for my entertainment. If you see me like that, you can leave. I choose to be a bit more vulnerable. I don't have like a chip on my shoulder. I let you come and relax with me, and I allow you to be vulnerable in a way too. So you have to work with me. Take the time to realize maybe you putting your little zinger in that moment isn't super important to the context of everything. Or maybe realize that desperately trying to make everything feel good is force and manipulation, and you don't want to do that. Instead, let things ride. Let it rock. If I'm rolling into a real discussion, let it happen. If things apply to you, they do. And if they don't, they don't. Self-advocacy. We've talked about it before. And I just want to bring it up in its poignancy again. Yes. There's a lot of force positivity that a lot of you guys follow, and that's not cool. And something's off. I usually make it very, very obvious, and if it continues to be off, I'll turn it into a discussion. I used to run away, but a lot of people have told me to try to be more forthcoming, so I can impart trust in my community. So I will do that, and I think it will go well. I think it will go very, very well. And I hope that a lot of you guys who are sharing your advice aren't just doing it to be heard. There are times where you need to listen, and that time is now. Sometimes it's better to just shake your head. Just nod, rather than to shove your stuff there, right? Because this is my side, not yours. You can't do the I'm the big person here, I'll explain this situation, right? That's me. I do that. I will audit for your perspective when I think it is the best time to do so. Savvy do not. Savvy do not. Yes. To those who were vibing, though, outside of those few tourists or strange behaviors from recurring morsels, then by all means, thank you very much for vibing with me. I have to talk to you guys about it, because my intention is to be able to spend this entire week with you. And while I cannot address all of Twitch, I can't. I can let the people who are totally here and want to be here for the gauntlet understand why it's so important to be on, or to help encourage, not force, but encourage other morsels to be on too. Cooperation isn't just between the VTuber, the streamer, and the chat. It's chat among chat. Chat among chat. You guys are together in this too. So yes, I think that's it with that talk. I don't think I'm missing anything. I love to vibe with you too. And since we vibe often, I do think that a lot of people think it's just something that I can just bring. No. You guys are important too. We have a vibe to uphold. So yes, I will be implementing 1 or 2 new rules as of today, and we will be focusing on conduct as we go. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and thank you so much for the Beds Odds Cafe. If I am to continue to be genuine, I will not be making anything affect me less. I must instead communicate more. And then if that doesn't work, I'll still... I will probably then make it affect me less. And I don't think you guys want that. So, yes. Thank you, thank you. Come on, how many people can you say, how many people can you say can sit you down and have a nice talk with you like this? I think that's something that a lot of people also take for granted, Everybody always asks for a talk when something isn't right. And there it is, on the plate. Understood. Of course. It wasn't a bad suggestion, though, if you suggested that I allow it to affect me less, because that might be how you operate. It might be the environment that works for you. That's okay. However, in this environment, I need to allow everything to affect me so it feels as genuine as it can be. I know a big portion of Twitch criticism comes from a lack of things connecting. Like, it's always like this between streamer and chat. But like, my aim is to make it feel like this. And sometimes if you come in sharp, you can really dig into the skin, right? So yes, there is an effort to maintain when it comes to making this stuff feel nice. I would say it's a parasocial mixing ratio. I'm not trying to get to know you like that, but I want you guys to feel like you're talking to a real person. So on the days where I don't feel like I'm being treated that way, it's connection terminated type beat, right? So I think that's about it there. Saren, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, baby. Of course. I appreciate that too. I think you're all great people as well. I mean, I don't have discussions with people I don't find great. I have discussions with people that I trust. And I hope the feeling is good. I hope me talking about this feels good. Thank you. Now that I appreciate. Also, I mean, there's just genuine discomfort in me streaming on days where I can't. Do you understand a little bit better, Alter? It's okay to ask questions. All of you. Especially since we're here in the mix. We're here. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you. Muy fantástico. Yes, this advice is absolutely applicable even outside of here. Having more responsibility in a rapport with anybody can feel good. Having the amount of control, you need to control yourself. As I do. As much as I can, that is. Of course. If it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply. I think this is for the people that need to hear it. Of course. Oh, well, would you look at that? I'm feeling better already. I'm feeling great. Having a wonderful talk with my lovely chat. Yes. I wear everything on my skin. I have my hoodie on, but I wear everything on my skin. Therefore, if something feels good, it feels very good. Like how you guys do right now. So, I want to acknowledge myself as a streamer, yes. My limitations, what I can do, and how I feel. I want to acknowledge you, my chat, whose participation is very, very, very important. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. More important than anything else, mind you. And our mods, who keep everything in check. Our mods keep this entire chat right there in check. They are beautiful and they deserve so much love. Okay? Yes, yes. Rat Travis, big sexy dragon sword. Okay? Vivi, Ava. All of you. All of you. Travis, Aqua. Oh my. I chipped my nail when I was like cleaning. Oh gosh. But yes, everybody. Yes. I think this place can. We need to be a bit more aggressive with our hope altar. We can't hope that this place can be safe. We must believe, think, and attempt to make it work. Yes. Yes. There we go. That's great. That's a good attitude. I like that. That's good. And then, when everything feels right, then it'll feel even better when I want to hold you, right? Because then you'll feel like it was all earned and it feels good and it's consensual and it's not obligatory and strange, right? There we go. There, holding you feels better now that we talked about it. Instead of going, you look like Squidward, you look like Squidward, why are you taking so long to start? Why are you taking so long to start? Here's your viewer count, anyways, hold me. And it's like, I can't deal with this. Guys. Easier when things are cooperative and feel good, right? For the both of us. Yes. Legitimately not like this type beat. And you can be as strange as you want, but you can be strange and safe. Yes. It can be, on certain days, it can be very bad. But a few contraindications. I mean, I don't stream on this day normally. I don't. So, it's sort of expected, right? Oh gosh, I mean, it can flip from one, like, okay, things are going good. 4 chat messages in, boom. If it's weird, it's just gonna be weird. I'm not vibe immune. Otherwise, that would be me being stubborn, and I'm not stubborn like that. I can't be ignorant of my chat's vibe. I cannot. So yes. One thing remains the same though. I love my morsels. They can go through a lot. And so I'm sure there are other streamers that take on a lot more responsibility than I do. But yes. Yeah, I can't drop that feeling like that. That'd be crazy. I drop what I can. Don't get me wrong. I do. But not It's just a strange expectation. I don't think anybody holds me to that expectation, though. I think nobody's that ridiculous. Thank you. I'm strong in a different way. It takes a lot of strength to use your trust after what my trust has been through. So being able to give it to you guys feels pretty good. Feels very good. Yes, yes. Of course, of course. Gosh, and I mean, last thing I want my chat to feel, I don't want them to feel bad for chasing me off. That's only if things are crazy, crazy bad. This, it was no one's fault. It's just things weren't clicking, and I think it would be important to focus on why. Yes. Good, good. Now you know me. If I'm going to bring it out from under the rug, let's just throw it in the trash and not talk about it, right? After it's done, let's not. After I get it, let's not take it and talk about it and all that other stuff. Once it's thrown away, it's thrown away. I don't want to try to make it a discussion. I don't want to try to make it more drawn out than it needs to be. All of that. Weather streams normally like around here are very horny. Very horny. And so with that being said, working together is imperative so I can stay that way. Because I'm not good at being horny when the other person isn't my vibe. Yes. So, with that being said, the shit's in the trash. And yes. Sure. What's the most random thing I've been told or asked that made me horny somehow? Let me think. Actually. I remember I was like working part-time at like a science center. The center where you can get like an orb and like touch it and it makes your hair stand up and all that, right? It's the electro orb or whatever. I was working part-time with it and stuff. And I remember one of like the older people there, they were like middle age or something like that. Yeah, they were like touching the plasma orb or something like that, and like the way the guy said it was like, oh my gosh, I can't stop touching it. And it just something brewed into my head. I don't know. Like, oh my gosh, I can't stop touching it. And I was like, oh shit. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Yes. He was quite literally pondering the orb. Quite literally pondering the orb. Yes, it's very hot. It's hot. Perfect stuff. Thank you. Real lizard? I am a lizard wizard, right? It's a little different, isn't it? Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad. See, it means a lot when people are just outright tell me, like, I love the stream. Shit feels so good. That's just like heroin. Oh gosh, you know, don't do heroin. Anyways, yes, very good, very good. Savvy do not, savvy do not, savvy do not, savvy do not. Yes, yes. I wish I could redirect the question back at you. The most random thing you've heard that made you horny. But I feel like it'd be a little rude to ask that. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Better Super. Yes, don't do heroin. Join the Bed of Snakes Discord, right? Yes, absolutely. I think we have another user with a Japanese name, right? Or like a name written in hiragana, right? Let's see. Dunst? It was like Dunst, right? Dunst? I believe they have one, right? I remember a lot of my chatters by name too. Like, that's a whole nother thing as well. I know when people are new, and I know when people are like regulars. Like, I just know people by name. I have a crazy, crazy memory for that stuff. Yes, I love our overseas morsels. Yes, yes. It's amazing. I would never think, because I just think my voice is just like, it's just like there. It's just there. Thank you, thank you. I've gotten the privilege to get to hear a lot of my morsels before, and y'all have really, really sweet voices too. I feel very comfortable with all of your guys' voices for the most part. I only say the most part because I don't know a lot of you guys sound like, but hopefully one day. And welcome, Ventus. I don't really react. I don't care. A lot of guys who pride themselves on their deep voice, I'm pretty bad about like giving people daps or that stuff, because I'll just judge them for what they say, not how they sound. Which makes a lot of reactionaries feel horrible, because it's like, why aren't you they're like, why aren't you like, you know, reacting to like my deep voice? You know, I'm voice critical. I don't really care. And I'm like, because I just want to listen to what you have to say. Not how you say it. And it's like, not to mention a lot of people who have like voices that get a lot of like praise or whatever tend to. This is definitely like the trend. Not everybody, but a lot of them tend to be pretty stuck up people. Tend to be stuck up people. So I guess that would bring the discussion back with me. Like, so you get some people saying they at least appreciate your voice too. Would that mean you'd fall into that too? And it's just like, I can be stuck up about some things, sure, but my voice would definitely not be one of them. Definitely not. I think a lot of people have. I think there's a bingo card that was made about like how often will the stream think, or during the stream, like I'll say that I sound gross. Today I do not think I sound too gross, but yes. I don't have a very high opinion on that. What do I feel like a little stuck up about? Let me think. I look good. I mean, there's that. I look good. I give great head. I'm a really, really nice person. I like to do my chores. I have a fat ass. It's huge. It's fucking huge. I'm a very fast shopper. Like, I don't spend a lot of time, nor do I buy like stuff impulsively. If I'm going to the store, I have a really tight pussy too. I like to like buy a lot of things that I know are in my head. I can just and I'm in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, right? So I can just go right on in and get it just like that, right? I can do a whole shopping trip in like 10 minutes. And I mean like a full shopping trip. Because I know everything. I know everything that I have to get. Huge head, huge tits, huge ass. Everything's really, really good like that. So I think I'm stuck up about that. My voice, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I will give like certain things I'll do in music, like a little bit of daps, sure, but I'm so far from being good. We listened to so much good music last night, so it's like I don't know. I don't know. Really? Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Alter. I try my best. I try my best. The House album, I need to redo a lot of the singing parts because they are grody. I like them, but they could be better. They could be so, so much better. Do I like Orochimaru? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Grody to you, to who? Grody to you? I think, you know what, I'm very happy with how Hollis was received. Yes. Nuh-uh. Orochi? Yes, yes. Yes, Orochi. Hollis is very fun. I had a lot of fun. I just wish I could have physically performed it better. That's all. Orochimaru? Orochimaru? Orochihime? Thank you. I do not know about One Piece. It has been a bit since I've done a music video. I can try that, right? My favorite voice lines to say? Let me think. Let me think. I can't really. I'm really bad at remembering on the spot, aren't I? Let's see. Steak? Let me think here. Really? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Vivi. I appreciate it. Yes. Hollis that casual. Luxor that casual. Native? Elegant. But casual. Yes, yes. Huge fans of those as well. I want to try something ornate next time, since I've been focusing on some comfy stuff, and I hope to try to do a good fusion. Let me think. Okay, the voice line. Yoroshiyasu. Yes, I like that one. So whenever you like select Shuten Dojis, like card during FGO. It's been a while since I played that game, but Yoroshiyasu. I like that. It just sounds good. My own canonical lore voice line? Yeah, it's gotta be steak. Steak? Yes, it was a magnum opus. It wasn't the magnum opus. It will be one of the ones of all time. It will be. I have not played Okami. Is that the one with Amaterasu? Steak? Or Amaterasu? I do not do professional voice acting. I would like to do it. Do you understand? Yes. Oh, really? I remind you of Amaterasu. I did not voice Amy Rose. No, I didn't. That isn't true. Amaterasu, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Phoebe. Yes. I will, I'll think of something. I'll see what I can do with my voice. Yes, yes. Right. I could voice Rouge. I don't know. I like the original voice actress for it. There's no need to fear. Amy Rose is here, right? No. I like Sonic. We listened to Sonic Frontiers the other day. That's pretty cool. Voice a Genshin character? I am a Genshin character. They haven't patched me in yet, right? Oh, you do? Ooh. Am I actually walking IRL? Yes, I am. I'm walking right now. I'm also jumping right now, too. Are we renting furniture? Yes. I am. I'm very live. You want a spin? Okay. We've earned it. Spin. Okay, there. Yes. Yes. Okay, we'll try for that too. Can I do a vibe check, chat? How are we doing? We just had a pretty serious discussion, but we picked it right back up, didn't we? Things are good. See, we find the vibe again. We're good at this. Good. I feel great myself, honey. Yes, I feel fantastic. It's wonderful this way, isn't it? I do. I feel great, baby. Okay. I'm glad. But I want to say this, okay? All right. I genuinely did get sort of physically sick because just a lot of stress happened like early on in the stream. And I think it took a little bit out of me. It certainly sort of like put a dent in the plans there. So, I think I'll be ending stream early. We made our goal. Yes, yes. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Yes, we did. I run the shit. Yes, we did. So that means I will be seeing you tomorrow, right? Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, guys. Defective here, thank you so much for the tier 1 and Ultra as well. Thank you, babies. All of you guys are so sweet with your support. Yes, we will be having a chibi satay tomorrow. And I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be something that we've been intending to do for a while. It's not going to be the video, but I want to watch something with you. Yes. Anonymous, thank you so much for the 2-1. Yes. We will be strapped in for a while. I'm thinking it will be, I'll give a hint as to what we're gonna watch. The movie is about 5 hours long. Oh yeah. 5 or 4. It's like something like that. It's gonna be long, okay? Oh yeah, we're gonna be strapped in watching together. Okay? People have been wanting me to do some React content for a while. So we're going to try it together, okay? Okay. With that being said, stream is officially over. Bye. But yes, yes. Let's do a raid, a snake raid, okay? Thank you, everybody. I would like to do a raid for Sweet Cheeks once again. Thank you. Guys, you're so sweet. To everybody who donated, thank you so much. It helps tremendously during this time. Bits are tasty too. And everyone giving subs. I know Ultra went crazy, Midi went crazy. I know a few people went crazy. FNAF Thouser went crazy yesterday. Jared, everybody. Thank you guys so much for helping. Thank you. Anonymous gifter going crazy too. Thank you guys so much for that. As you know, it helps a lot. It helps give exposure to our stream actually, because we get the hype train tag and that helps a lot. And we get a few things that help with that. It also helps me eat good too. I appreciate you guys for that. You never need to. Never need to. It's appreciated but never required. And most of all, your participation matters the most to me. Thank you. And we had a big talk about that just a few minutes ago. I hope you can understand that I can put it to more words than just sentiment. I hope explaining it allows you to see how I feel about that and everything. I really do. I really do. I'm glad. I'm very glad. Yes. It mean you guys being here means a lot to me, so thank you. So let's go ahead and have a wonderful raid. Let's do it. Snake raid, snake raid, snake raid, snake raid, snake raid. I may have the VoD. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the VoD yet. I don't know. Because, I mean, well, no, I'll have the VoD. Because it has the talk in it, and the talk was very important. I wasn't in a great state, but I need to trust myself and all of that other stuff. It just needs to happen. I am completely prepared for that. Let's see. Yes, yes. And I'm so excited. I hope the gauntlet goes well. I will move the activities in VR for Thursday if we make it that far. So Wednesday is going to be Chibiza with some cute stuff there. Thursday is going to be activities in 3D. Fridays are gamer stream. Oh yes. Saturday will be I'm not sure yet. And Sunday we will do just straight ASMR with Alice again, which I am looking forward to. Yes, yes. Enjoy the fucking VOD.